Okay, so today we are going to make our parallel lines cut by a transversal foldable. So if you already have this set up, you can watch the video already made in Google Classroom, but if you don't, we're gonna set one up. So graph paper is actually probably the easiest one to use just because you have the boxes. So the very first thing I wanna do is I'm actually gonna turn my graph paper this way. That way you're gonna start at the very top and we're gonna use the boxes. So starting over here on the corner, you're going to count across 36 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And you're going to put a point. Okay? And go ahead and connect those down. Okay, and actually let me show you the materials you're going to need. I forgot. You're going to need a long ruler. You should probably use a pencil when you do this first, right? Because then that way if you mess up you can erase. You're going to need scissors, a few different colored pens, markers work well, and that's about it. Graph paper too, okay? And probably not my hair. All right, so then you're going to, and actually, pause. Okay, so now on this left side, you're going to count in 1, 2, and you're going to go down 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over on the right side, you're going to count over 1, 2, and you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And you're going to connect those points. Okay? And now from here, you're going to go ahead and you're going to connect this. So at this point, you should have a parallelogram. Okay? And now from here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and put a point. Down here at the bottom, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now you're going to connect these 2 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now you've made the upper flap. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to count down 17 boxes. And this time here, we're going to go this way. And let me pause the video again to count again. Okay, so now from here, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right or left 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put our point right here. Okay. And we're going to connect those 2. And this is where it would have been really handy to have a pencil to do that. And we're going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, 1, 2, 3. And wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Put our point. And if this isn't perfect, it's okay. This is, remember, a graphic organizer just to help us understand. And now we're going to connect those points. Okay. And now from here, we're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. right? Because up here we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, going in. Can you guys see okay? You're going to count down 6, go right 2, and we're going to put our point. And from here, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go right 2. So hopefully you guys are noticing all the symmetry in creating this. Okay. And again, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why I use pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, guys. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, go ahead and connect your points. I could tell something was wrong because that last flap was too big. Okay, so this is the main structure. The only thing you have left to write are corresponding angles. And then you have on this one, you're going to write alternate exterior angles. And this one you're going to put same side exterior. Okay. Up at the top, at this next one, you're going to put, so at the top of all of these, you're going to write corresponding angles. This one you're going to write alternate interior angles. And then here you're going to put same side interior angles. At the top, you're going to put corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, same side angles. Here you're going to write corresponding angles. Now here you're going to write alternate exterior angles, and then same side exterior, and you can just put exterior as EXT. Oops, this was supposed to be interior angles. Okay, let me zoom that in a little bit, and you can always pause the video right here so you can write that down. That's at the top. Okay, let's fill in the center. So now, because you guys are gonna be drawing it in with color, let's just go ahead. So the very first thing you want to do, we're going to talk about, are the parallel lines. Okay, so the parallel lines define what is interior and exterior. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use purple because we used purple in the video. Okay, and I actually should have, when you draw them, you want to connect up. Looks like you're going to try to connect it with this one and this one. So I should have not been so cavalier with that. So actually I'm going to go back because I don't want to record this whole video again. So when you draw your parallel lines, this is why I use pencil, guys. When you draw yours, connect your parallel lines, take your ruler and have them, because this is defining the interior and exterior. Okay, put them so that they're kind of, and they should be kind of at an angle, not so up and down. So parallel lines are at an angle and then transversal cuts them. So that's why we couldn't just use a piece of paper and draw, because everything's at an angle. So here's our parallel lines, make sure they have it. And now let's use our transversal, and in the video we use red. So now we're going to use our transversal is red. So let's go ahead and draw our transversal. It's going to cut, and they're always perpendicular. Or no, they're not always perpendicular, excuse me. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. All right, so let's now go down to the bottom row. And let's label, and actually let's label our angle measures right here. So the first one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going clockwise. I know that sounds hard. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, now let's go down to the bottom. Okay, at the bottom, remember top row says corresponding. Angles. Skip a line. Alternate. Exterior angles. And then same side exterior angles. Okay. Corresponding angles, alternate interior, and same side interior. Corresponding, alternate interior, and that's how you can actually shorten it if you'd like. And then if you want, you can do same side interior. Okay, corresponding, and here is alternate exterior. This is same side exterior. Okay. All right. So then you're going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so go ahead and watch the video, the screencast in Google on that slide, please.